Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my booktube channel, The Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today we're going to talk about my hair. No. Do you know those days when you just can't get it right? Ignore my bad hair day and... well, anyway, let's just focus on the video I actually want to talk about. And today I'm finally going for another tag video. It's been a while I recorded one. I can't even remember which tag video I did the last time, so it's been quite a while. And this tag is going to be a fun tag and a very relaxed one, and probably a super long one because I'm going to talk about the booktubers I love. And we all know I can't keep it short and simple. There are way too many booktubers I love, so this is going to be a long tag. I was tagged for this by Katja at Read, Write, Create with Katja. I hope I said that name correctly now. And Katja tagged me for this ages ago. I think she got up her video in September 2021. So you can already tell I'm super late to the party, but I'm still going for this tag now because I want to share some booktube love. And a tag like that is the perfect opportunity to do so. Katja already said it in her video, and I wasn't able to find the creator as well, so probably the creator of this tag isn't on BookTube any longer. So yeah, I can't write it down. I will mention Katja's channel and all the other channels I'm going to rave about here. As I already said, this is probably going to be a long video. I will try to make chapters and I'll mention all the channels down below so that you can look them up. Okay, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Katja said this was a long overdue tag for her. I don't know what this means for me. It's a long overdue tag. Probably. Anyway, enough. Let's just jump to the first question. And the first question is, who was the first booktuber you subscribed to? And that would be Patrick Leo, I think. I barely knew any booktubers when I started with my own booktube, which, looking at it in retrospective, wasn't the smartest move. But I really didn't know anyone. I just started with my booktube channel, and the first channel I subscribed to was Patrick Leo because I already knew him from Goodreads and from his own book blog. And when I saw that he started his booktube channel, I got curious and I watched a couple of his videos. And at some point I decided to go for my own channel, and yeah, that's how it all happened. And a huge thank you and a finger heart to Patrick, because at the beginning I had so many questions and I had no idea what it needed to start a booktube channel, which programs to use to cut the videos. I absolutely had no idea whatsoever, and Patrick was so patient with me and answered my questions and wrote me messages back. And he even suggested one of the softwares I work with at the moment to cut the videos and to make them. So thank you so much, Patrick. You were an angel and you were amazing, and your patience with me would deserve, I don't know, a badge of honor. So yes, Patrick's channel was the first channel I subscribed to. Second question, who was the most recent booktuber you subscribed to? I think that was Sphinx Reads. I just discovered his channel. He's been on BookTube for quite a while, as far as I could see by the videos and by the subscribers. And I only just started to discover his channel. I don't know much about him yet, but I'll definitely find out more about him once I manage to watch through his videos. I've been very bad at watching other booktubers' videos lately. I'm so sorry. I apologize for being a bad subscriber. But my life has been quite busy lately, and so I didn't really have the time to watch all too many videos. I'm trying to catch up to that backlog, but it might take a little while. If it takes as long as it took me to catch up to this tag, yeah, then you know when I will watch your video. Joking aside, let's just jump into the next question. Question number 3. Name 3 booktubers you love, want to give a shout out to. Honestly, just 3? Are you kidding me? Oh god, this is going to be so tough. Just 3 booktubers. I think I will make it up with the last question. Everyone I'm not mentioning now will be mentioned in the last question. So I'm kind of going around that once again. But you're already used to this if you watch my channel. I always kind of bend the rules of answering questions, so yeah, we just go with that. Okay, so 3 booktubers. The first one that comes to my mind would be Ange at Books with Ange, and I really like her channel. We seem to have a very similar taste when it comes to books, and she's such a nice person. She's calm when she talks about books, and I really appreciate that. It always needs calm booktubers too. I just love her videos and her character, basically, just how she is. So yeah. And then I definitely have to mention Becky at Teacup the Storyteller, because Becky is such a lovely person. Becky is amazing. She is... I just love her videos. She takes part in so many different readathons. She has great content, interesting content, and she always thinks her videos through. I mean, all booktubers do, but you can see the effort she's putting into her videos. It starts with her thumbnails and it continues with her participating in readathons and buddy reads, and she's really such a nice and lovely person, and I just love to watch her videos. I really watch them from minute 1 until the end. I don't even need chapters with Becky's videos, I just watch them. And the last booktuber I'm going to mention here is Rosika at The Midnight Reader. And Rosika is really such a funny person. I can't emphasize enough how funny she is. I think her humor was the first thing that drew me to her channel, because to watch her videos is always such a fun time, and it's just, I'm always having a good time when I watch her videos, even if sometimes the book aren't exactly my kind of taste. But Rosika, she just manages to talk about them in such a funny way that you just want to check them out. So Rosika at The Midnight Reader. And question number 4. If you could meet one booktuber right now, who would that be? I'm going to bend the rules once again. I'm going to mention 2 booktubers. The first one is Jam at Bookish Gems, and I've known Jam for what feels like ages. I think she was one of the first people I got to know when I joined Goodreads in 2017, and we wrote messages back and forth and started a really nice friendship. But then COVID happened and we kind of lost contact for a little while, and she wasn't active on her book blog anymore. I think she even deleted it. She wasn't all too much on Goodreads either. So yeah, COVID happened and we lost contact a little bit in the meanwhile. And the funny thing is, I rediscovered her through her BookTube channel. When I followed a link from another page and looked at her BookTube channel, I was like, oh my gosh, this is Jen, she has a BookTube now! And I immediately wrote a comment to one of her videos, and we started our friendship anew. So that's great. BookTube kind of connected us together again. And since I've known her for quite a while, I would really love to get to know her in real life. It would be amazing to meet her and, I don't know, to go for a coffee and to talk about books and life in general. And the second booktuber I would love to meet in real life is Ellen at Ellen Onoda. Hey there, Ellen. A fellow army. And I followed her BookTube channel a while ago. I think she might have been among the first people I followed. And I love her videos, and we also write through Instagram Messenger and got to know each other a little bit better. And we discovered that we're both army. She became army after me. But it's still nice to talk with someone else about BTS. And one day, if we can manage it, we will go to a BTS concert together. I really hope our life circumstances will allow it. So I'm looking forward to that, if we'll ever be able to manage to do that. And if we just manage to meet each other in real life, it would be amazing too. Quite honestly, I would just love to see you in real life as well and to gush about BTS. Question number 5. Who is your favorite YouTuber who is not a booktuber? And I especially waited for this question because I'm going to say Sabrina at Notes from a Paper Plane Nomad. And Sabrina is the Yongi to my V, and such a sweet, lovely, kind, and there are way too many adjectives I could use to describe her. She's my bestie, but she doesn't have a BookTube channel, even though she loves to read books. She doesn't talk about them. She has a drawing channel on which she shows how she draws her art. And yeah, it's an art channel, I think you might call it like that. I just love to watch her draw. It's so soothing and so nice. And Sabrina is army too, and we've been besties for quite a while. We write every day, I think. And I just can't imagine life without her anymore. We've become so close. And we actually met through her book blog and already wrote there a couple of times and started to chat and to talk. But we really hit it off when we both discovered that we're army. So another lovely person I discovered through BTS. So actually, thank you BTS for bringing those lovely people into my life and for making my life more amazing. Yeah, Sabrina, my bestie, you should definitely check out her channel. She draws beautiful art, no kidding. I mean it, seriously, check out her channel. And the second person I'm going to mention here is Sonali, and Sonali is trying her best. She started out as a BookTube channel, and I absolutely loved her BookTube videos. She has a really special kind of humor, but I love it. And she recently changed her channel and turned it into some live journal channel where she gives advice and talks about how she tackles certain problems and things, what she loves, what she watches, what she's doing. And quite honestly, I'm always having a good time when I go to her channel and when I watch her videos. They kind of give me the break I need in between. They are really a nice change to my daily life. So I love her channel, and you should definitely check it out, and maybe, just maybe, her channel will be the right thing for you too, to calm down and to forget about the world for a little while. The last question, which I already mentioned at the beginning, is tag 14 booktubers or just mention some folk you like. And this time I will I will not bend the rules, and I'll actually go with 14 booktubers which I love, like, appreciate, which have grown close to me. And I can already tell this video is going to be super long, but please be with me because all those channels are worth to be checked out. Okay, the first channel is M at Emily L. Terry. And M is a mother of 6 and a writer, and she mostly talks about horror books, which is kind of funny because I'm not the kind of person that reads a lot of horror. As you all know, I'm a scaredy fox. So it's not in my nature to check out horror books, but M has a certain take on the horror books she talks about, and she always sees beneath the surface and talks about the background of horror. And it doesn't only have to be scary. Horror can also be very intriguing and thought-provoking, and I loved it about M's channel because she always speaks about those kind of things when she talks about horror books, and that makes her channel super intriguing. And she is a really lovely person, an amazing mother, and she has all my respect for being able to run a BookTube channel and for taking care of her 6 kids. This is such a feat alone, and I'm in awe of her for managing to do it all. The second channel I'm going to mention is Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl. I had to look it up now because I never seem to be able to remember the name correctly. And I got to know Jolene through a buddy read with Becky. We read Neil Gaiman's The Ocean at the End of the Lane together, and I really like to get her input. Jolene talks a lot about Canadian authors and about the book lists. I discovered a lot of interesting books I would have never heard about if I wouldn't have followed Jolene's channel, so that's great. I loved it about her channel. And we also seem to share a similar taste in other books, not just Canadian books, but books in general. So I really like her channel, and I love her intro. I think I never told her that, but Jolene, I love the intro to your channel. It's amazing. And I'm actually having an earworm of it right now because I just recently watched your video. Third BookTube channel I'm going to mention is Lawrence at Reading with Lawrence. I only recently discovered Lauren's channel. She also took part in the Koreadathon and her video was very interesting, so you definitely should check that one out. And we also seem to have a similar taste when it comes to books. So that was probably the main reason why I clicked the subscribe button. But Lawrence is also one of those people that has such a lovely and nice nature, and it's just nice to watch her videos. Fourth person on my list is Lauren at Paperback Empire, and she's actually grown quite a lot those last couple of months. I think when I joined her, her channel was bigger than mine is now, but not all too big, but she's grown so much and her channel has grown so much. And Lauren reads mostly in the genre of science fiction, and yeah, I think science fiction is what she loves to read the most, and I always get so many amazing science fiction recommendations from her. It's just great to follow her channel, because otherwise I probably wouldn't even know about all those great and amazing science fiction books. Next one is Ursi at Cirque's Bookend. I hope I pronounced it right now. And I actually discovered Ursi through another BookTube channel. I just love her videos. She has a very outgoing personality, and it's always nice to go to her channel and to watch her videos. And she's one of those booktubers I'll always support, and you definitely should check that one out as well. Number 6 is Heather at Bell's Library, and Heather is also a very nice person that loves to talk about books, and you can feel her love when she talks about books. Her videos are all very interesting. I love to follow her to read videos and her wrap-up videos. And from the taste, she recently talked a lot about romances, so I definitely got a lot of romance recommendations from her. But I think she reads quite diverse and in different genres as well, so that's always nice to discover another channel that does that as well. Number 7 on my list, I gotta keep this shorter. I'm talking so much about all those booktubers, but they are great and they just deserve to be talked about. Anyway, number 7, we're already at the halfway mark, is Jay at My Quarter-Life Crisis. I just discovered Jay's channel through Rosika's channel because they made a lovely video where they recommended books to each other and where they read the books each other recommended. And it was just too nice to see those two gushing about each other's channels, and they are huge fans of each other, and it was just lovely. So I decided to subscribe to Jay's channel as well, and so far I really like it, and I hope to discover even more of her videos. Number 8 is Leo at Leo Bancroft. Also a channel I recently discovered and didn't know about. Leo's channel is super interesting. I love that he always gives a shout out. I think he's doing it weekly with an NGO that you can support, and he kind of introduces the NGO, talks about what they are doing, and then gives you the means to donate to them or to check them out for yourself. So I loved it about his channel, and he's also reading a lot of LGBTQ plus books because he is from the LGBTQ plus community, and that's great. I love to get recommendations in the genre, and I really like his channel. I've to discover it even more, and I'm looking forward to watch his next videos. Number 9 is Mason at Mason in the Dark, and Mason's channel is amazing. I love his humor. His humor is chef's kiss. He is, honestly, I'm surprised he doesn't have more followers than he has. I mean, he has quite a lot, but not as many as you would think, because I don't know what's keeping people from following his channel. Maybe they just didn't discover it yet. Mason is blind, and yes, he has a BookTube channel still, and I love to listen to his voice. It's really soothing. I think he could have easily gone to the radio with it, and just check out his channel. What I'm talking about, just check Mason's channel, look it up for yourself, love about his videos and enjoy them. Okay, number 10 is Joanna. Joanna has grown a lot ever since I started to follow her on BookTube, and it's for a reason, because she is amazing. She has amazing bookish content. She talks a lot about fantasy books. I think that's the genre she loves and which her heart beats for. And I actually discovered her through Patrick's channel because he gave her a shout out once. Joanna is also a very creative person. As far as I know, she draws. I think she once mentioned that in one of her videos, and her art was amazing. She is very talented in more than just one way, and she is obviously very talented at making BookTube videos as well. So if you don't know Joanna yet, you should definitely go to her channel and look up her videos. Number 11 is Ellie at Bibbidi Bobbidi Books. Oh, I managed to say that without stumbling over the words. And Ellie is one of those people you just love to watch talking about books. She's such a shiny and bright personality. She also reads a lot of similar books than me, but also in the genre of horror a little bit, I think. I love her BookTube aesthetics. Her shelf in the background is always according to the season. And in winter it was such a lovely setting, and I can't wait to find out what her spring and summer setting is going to look like. But she makes amazing videos, and it's also nice to listen to her voice. She has a very soothing voice. And I'm always having a good time when I'm on her channel. And she's also one of those booktubers whose videos I watch from minute 1 to the last. Okay, then number 12 is Ian at Out of This World Reader. And Ian is also one of those channels I recently discovered. I kind of love that he has a very similar taste and reads very similar books like I do. And he definitely should have more subscribers. So please go to his site and check him out and his videos. Number 13 is Epic Tales, and Epic and I have known each other for a long time. He's also one of the first channels I subscribed to on BookTube, and he makes amazing videos. He makes video animations, and they are amazing. It might take a little bit until he gets up his next video, but it's so worth it. They are all those video animations are amazing. They are epic, as his name already says. And he also reads in the genre of horror, grimdark, and rather into the dark genres of BookTube. But I really discovered a lot of great books through his channel, and as I already said, his video animations are amazing. Chef's kiss. Seriously, check out his channel, watch it, go there right now. Okay, not exactly right now, because there is one name left on my list, number 14, Mr. Fancy Reads. And Mr. Fancy Reads is from Australia, and I love to watch his videos to hear the Australian take on things. He recently read a lot of cozy mysteries that all had a food angle, and I just love that. And his channel is great. He is a really nice and lovely person, and he also started a series in which he gives shout outs to other booktubers, which I find such a lovely idea. And if you haven't seen one of Mr. Fancy Reads videos yet, you should definitely go to his channel as well and give him some love. Okay, so I think this must have been already a very long video, or I actually know for a fact that it is, because my cam just decided it doesn't want to work anymore, which means I'm over the limit of recording a video. But it couldn't be helped. I mean, there are just so many amazing booktubers on BookTube that I just had to talk about them all, at least a little bit, and bring them to your attention. So thank you so much for watching this video and for giving your time to me talking about other booktubers, or actually raving about them. I hope you got curious about some of those channels, and lots of love to everyone I mentioned, and also even more love to all the channels I couldn't mention. I'm very sorry, but there's only so much I can mention in a single video. Maybe the next time I'll be able to talk about your channel. So yeah, there's nothing left to say except of thank you for watching. I hope you're still healthy and safe. Take care and see you around the next time. Bye!